Hey, it's Jason from East Coast Upcyclers. I'm coming to you on the coldest day of the year. It's so cold, there is steam coming off of Neighbor Jim's head right now. So I want to get into something I'm real proud of. This is my shutter coffee table. Started out, I got this shutter, 3 shutters from the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Have I mentioned how much I love that place? All right, so in order to do this build, what you need: 220 grit sandpaper, trusty hammer, glue, extra strength. I prefer Titebond. I spend $1 to get the extra strength. Sheet sander, brackets, clamp, finishing nails. Thank you to my friend Jim Robbins. Okay, so anyway, let's get into this. So the first thing I did was I obviously found these awesome shutters at the Habitat store. I brought them home. I put them through my chop saw, which you'll see right over here, and I just cut them into thirds. And basically, I went up 15 inches on each side because that's a normal height for a coffee table, I believe. I don't really have any clue. I don't really even drink coffee, so I don't know. Is it a normal height? You tell me. Anyway, what I did is I put them together using brackets. You'll see these corner brackets here. Got them for like $3 at Home Depot. And then once I got the corner brackets on, that was the actual structure of the table itself. The most important piece is the bottom piece here. That is your foundation for the table. If you don't have something pulling this whole puppy in together, the minute you set your coffee down, you know that thing's spilling on the floor. So anyway, what I did is I took clamps, clamped it all together. I secured this bottom piece in, and then I had some leftover scraps, and I used those to do the supports in the middle. And without those, you couldn't sit on this thing. So anyway, once I had it all together, that was probably about a good 2.5, 3 hours or so. I took my sheet sander and I started distressing this puppy. Now, I don't know about you, but I got major stress over distressing. And I really haven't been able to figure out a good way to do it until I had this sheet sander. And you'd be amazed at how awesome a piece of 220 grit is. It gives you a nice smooth finish while also giving you that funky distressed look. Some other things I want to tell you about: it's real important to keep the old hardware on there. If you're going to go through all this trouble of distressing it, why not make it look like it's original by keeping all the original stuff on there? Anyway, this whole piece is probably a good 4.5 to 5 feet long. It's probably going to be something that sits in front of a huge sectional sofa or something. So anyway, I want you to let me know what you've been upcycling lately. Visit us at www.eastcoastupcyclers.com. Check us out at Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest.